What they do, YouTube? You know, what's up with the scenery though? We out in the back, you know, we out in the darkness, y'all, where everything started, y'all. We in the fucking darkness. So, I wanted to make a new video for all the real ones today, man. I hope that y'all having a good day. And in this darkness that we live in, y'all, you give the world that light. You know, that's what you are. You know, the world is darkness, right? But this luminescence or this glow right here is you. It's within you though. It's within you so much that you may not even be able to see it while others see it in you. You know, people are chosen but they don't realize they're chosen until they go through pain, y'all. I knew I was chosen because I'm different from everybody, y'all. I don't think like nobody. You know, I'll think and study the stars, and the galaxies all fucking day. Cause it gives me something to think about that's deep, yo. You know, I like talking about things that you can't grab onto, or things that will just blow your fucking mind. But a lot of people nowadays, yo, they're brainwashed by social media. They chase shit, or you know, they're in need of attention because they lack something. You're lacking structure. You don't have structure, and that's why you want adrenaline rushes, yo. But in this video, I want to talk to you about, you know, the power of, let's just say, being humble, yo. I don't really talk about that because I always talk about being stoic. Stoic is how men function in this world, man. But nowadays, y'all, the normalized man don't know what stoicism even is because you're not acting like a king. So therefore, you won't get king energy reciprocated to you, y'all. If you are treating yourself like a king, you walk like a king, you eat like a king, you live and protect and trust yourself like a king, yo. You're not gonna get that from everybody because they're not kings or queens. But kings or queens, y'all never got that attention from anybody anyway, y'all. Unless they seen it in them and they felt that way about themselves because nowadays, y'all, everybody's living for something or someone, you know? So in this video, y'all, even if you can't see me, that's fine. You know, the glow is real. But I'm telling y'all, man, that being humble, y'all, will get you in a lot of doors that may have been sent to close in front of you. Because when you flex or when you're overly active or when you're attention seeking, y'all, you're giving away your energy for free, y'all. People sense that shit and they don't want to be around you because they can take advantage of you or they feel like they can control you because you're gonna fall or you're gonna kneel. Ones like myself don't kneel, y'all, because we don't give a fuck who's with us or not, y'all. You know, a lot of people won't like the fact that you could be alone. And if you can't be alone, y'all, you truly haven't mastered this journey yet. Because you must step into your power. The only way to step into your power, y'all, is to stop giving a fuck about people. Because they're gonna hold you back or they're gonna judge you. So that's why I'm breaking this ice for y'all, family. You know that already. But right there, behind me, right here, that's the light that reveals what darkness is, yo. You know. So just think about that, family. You know, even the ones that don't fuck with you or can't give you that king-like energy because you are that already, right? They're still gonna be heavily intimidated but attractive to you because you come off as someone that's not needy, but yet you do something that many people can't do, which is live without attention. You're basically telling the world that if everybody was to die, yo, you can still live here and be fine. It takes guts. It takes, you know, time. It takes self-belief, but it also takes the worth that you see within yourself, y'all. If I didn't have worth, you think I would give a fuck about, you know, staying quiet? No, because then I would feel like I'm worthless. So I need people around me to build up my worth, right? That's not how it's supposed to go, family. Because the more lustful, the more, you know, greedy and hungry you are for things, yo, the more you'll starve out here, yo, you know? So just think about that, chosen one. You are the light, yo. I'm trying to tell you right now, you are the fucking light, yo. You know, just pay attention to the grass, yo. This is one of the best sceneries that I can have given you because it's nighttime, y'all. Most people fear the night. You know why they fear the night? because it forces them to see who they are in the fucking darkness, yo. And when they live in darkness their whole life, yo, they don't want to be around that shit. That's why it's easier for them to blend in whenever it's daytime, because, well, since it's not dark, they believe that their darkness won't show yet, you know. But remember, family, keep your humbleness intact, y'all. Especially if you're on these high ass streets, if you're over 30 days alone, stay quiet, trust yourself, y'all, and that thing, you know, try to fool you of who you are. You already know who you are. That's why you're still here now on a journey, right? But you will notice how a lot of people will envy you or talk about you, because your energy is what makes them even want to be around you. Or let's just say your energy is the reason why you live in their head rent free, whether you are a man or a woman, y'all. That shit don't matter though. But yeah, family, you know, I like to give you this video in the darkness, y'all, because we see in the darkness. If you are tapped in, if you are aware, if you are in your lighter body, you must metamorphose first though, before God can ever show you that you can see in darkness, yo. That's why the ones who live in darkness can see me right now, because you're not looking at my pigmentation. You see the energy that's around me, that's within me. So the energy is what pulls others in, you know. They have a soul, y'all. But I'm humble, y'all, and I wasn't always humble. The more arrogant I try to be, the more I try to flex, the more I try to do things to irritate the fuck out of people, y'all. It's like God punished me, y'all, and I lost everything I worked hard for, right? It's better to just save your time and energy, y'all, because nowadays a lot of people don't want the best for you, and the ones who do will find you. You don't gotta do nothing, because or you may be wanting to approach every woman, or you may be wanting friends with people and shit. Why would you jeopardize your spirit, your energy, or currency, yo, for something that's temporary in the physical, yo? Especially if they can't even get on your vibration, y'all. It's gonna be mumble bullshit all day. One of y'all's gonna start fighting. One's not gonna like what the one other does. If you eat fruit and they eat meat and shit like that, they're not gonna fuck with you, y'all. Because your frequency, it makes them feel like they think you're too better than them, or you reveal the spirit when they're around you. They don't like that shit, because they were taught to believe the ego will hold power, yo. But the ego don't hold a run shit, yo. You do. So think about that, family, and study the light, yo, because the light will protect you. But yeah, family, you know, we are the light, y'all. And the light is gonna do what the light must do, y'all, which is shine on the world, y'all, and places that need light. That's why God made you the way He made you, because you shine. So keep shining, family. I'm proud of all y'all, because y'all thinking not only ahead, but y'all, even if y'all are younger right now, y'all have so much potential. So everything will work out. Just trust the process, family. Give it time, yo. Nothing ever happens in one day. But the more you shine, the more you will have energy. The more energy you have, the more things you'll be able to engulf yourself with. Whether it's with light, or whether it's with something in this physical world that can benefit you, yo. But remember this, family. Stay humble. Don't speak much. You know, hear more, study harder. But just know that this game that we call life, it's truly good, because you experience everything at your own pace. But it's devastating as well, y'all, because a lot of people ain't gonna make it because they don't believe in this shit, y'all. Because their soul is sleeping still, y'all. The soul questions everything before the spirit does. And if their soul doesn't question them, they lack one, or they've just been programmed the wrongest way. There's nothing you can do about the being like that, yo, because they must want to believe in what they want to believe in, you know. But just think about that, family. That's why I call this video live with clarity, but at the same time stay humble, because they fear what clear humbleness is, which is someone who already has everything because they see it. But yeah, family, you know, this is what I wanted to talk about today's video, and I hope y'all enjoy this video, man. But remember, y'all, don't listen to what anyone says about you, y'all. If you're humble, everything will come to you. I promise you, family. But this was the video, family. Remember, humbleness is a power that people don't have because they chase shit. They in competition. They quick to go for everything that that other people have. You know, I'm like a rare crop in the cornfield, y'all. Yes, corn grows like everybody else, but yet I'm this different kind of batch of corn. The one that's doing his thing on his own without anybody's approval. That's where you gotta be with your family. But I love you, man. I shade. One up.